Alright, everyone, we're back for another movie review. This time we're going to do Force Awakens.
We're doing The Force Awakens, yes.
I was going to say Last Jedi.
Probably the most hyped movie of all time. Probably one of the most... a movie that had the most riding on it in history. And one of probably the movie that I was most excited to ever see in the cinema.
Probably, yeah.
To be honest.
But before we get into it, we got to look at the actual situation J.J. Abrams was put in before he actually made this movie.
Yeah.
So first of all, he had to connect the original movie to this movie, okay?
Yeah.
He had to make up for the prequels while also setting the tone for a new trilogy. That is so much pressure on one fucking movie. And at the end of the day, yes, he fucking just remade...
He just remade
A New Hope. But come on, give the guy a break.
Yeah.
Give the guy a fucking break. Like,
I mean, if you're going to remake a movie, remake my favourite movie, then I'm going to be...
I wish Last Jedi just remade it. I'm actually expecting it to be a better movie.
I know. But yeah.
I love this movie. I loved it. When I first seen it, I was blown away. But obviously, I've calmed down a wee bit now.
Yeah.
Because at first, I was so much pressure in this movie. And when I actually seen it, like, I was happy. I laughed. I almost cried.
I'm sure you did. You're always crying. I came in earlier and you're just crying. I don't know.
Fucking Christmas, man. It's fucking the last Star Wars. Last Jedi. So obviously it's fell down a wee bit since then, not too, because and then you had Last Jedi that kind of didn't really mix well with The Force Awakens. But if you judge Force Awakens as a standalone movie, I think it's great. It has it all. It's action packed. It's funny.
Has Han Solo.
Has Han Solo. What more do you want?
Yeah.
But it's also very, very emotional. Like that's obviously the scene where like Han Solo dies is obviously really sad. You didn't care. You're happy enough about it.
No, my biggest annoyance of that scene was I knew I could see it coming as soon as he walked on the bridge.
Oh yeah, everyone knew that.
I was like, that was annoying.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I really enjoy the film, but it's not, to me, it hasn't aged as well. Like the more I've sat on it, the more times I've rewatched it, and I think it's partly, I know you're saying judge it as its own movie, but I can't.
You can't, yeah.
Because for me, this movie, if the second film was amazing, and then if they landed the third film, I would go fucking right. Force Awakens, that started it all, it was great. But I'm judging this movie in the context of the other films because that's what it was there to do.
No, 100%.
So, and I said to you before, it's like, imagine watching Fellowship of the Ring, which is a much better film than Force Awakens regardless.
Debatable.
But imagine watching Fellowship of the Ring, right? And then loving it and be like, it's a really good film, it's setting up what's happening. And then the next two films were absolutely shite. You would be...
You can't watch it. You can't watch
like,
it.
Fellowship of the Ring's not a good film anymore. So that's the same that's how I feel about The Force Awakens. The Last Jedi, it built up so much. It's so much unrest, so much parented, so much questions. I had 3 years of listening to podcasts building up to The Force Awakens coming out. There's so much pressure on it. And then it was setting up story arcs that just were not continued at all.
But you can't blame Force Awakens for that, though.
I know you can't,
It's the same way we talked about...
But you can blame the makers of Star Wars for that.
It's the same way we talked about Mandalorian. When the first episode... We talked about the first episode when it came out, like, oh my god, that was amazing. But it's only in relevance to the actual next 5 episodes. If that's the best episode, then it's shit then.
Yeah.
But if that's just building up to the best episode, then it's going to be good.
Yeah.
So Force Awakens was the best we're going to get. It wasn't that great then.
Yeah.
Yeah. If that's the best we're going to get.
If the next film comes out, right?
Rise of Skywalker.
And it's not very good at all.
Then
it's been a disaster.
Probably, yeah. Financially, probably not.
For financially, it's always going to make money, but for us, it's been a disaster. It's not prequel disaster, but we need to rest up these movies for a while. Let's make some TV shows.
They've already fucking done it. They've cancelled the Rian Johnson trilogy. They cancelled the Game of Thrones guys trilogy as well.
Yeah.
So 6 movies were fucking in the works, cancelled because of Last Jedi.
And then next thing you know, Kevin Feige's getting involved. It makes me think they are panicking. They're making me think, is this movie going to be that good?
I think they should just focus on TV shows for the next couple of years anyway.
Yeah.
Because Mandalorian's getting really well received.
Momentum up again.
Yeah, exactly. And obviously Kenobi's going to come out. That's going to be a big, massive release. And like obviously the hype train's going to fucking start away with that there. But Force Awakens, honestly, I thought it was a great movie. I watched it the other night in the build-up to Rise of Skywalker. When I watched it as a standalone movie, it's just fucking perfect. It's almost perfect. Like Rey's character, yes, I guess she's fucking too good. But like, there's some
she's
sort
very
of
good.
She's very good, and that's the only thing about it. Han Solo is brilliant in it. Finn's story arc is fucking fantastic as well.
Yeah.
From the guy who's run the way, from the guy who's fucking taking on Kylo Ren with a lightsaber.
We'll talk about
it next in the Last Jedi review. But you know, and even Poe Dameron's character, I know he is just like very one dimensional. He's just a fucking cool ass pilot.
I hated that there was no Luke in it. I thought it was
how's that end, that emotional scene where she's passing it off.
But
like,
then I hate that it's kind of like
so good.
Yeah, but it's like there was such an it's Luke Skywalker, you know what I mean? And it's like, he should be in this.
No, I think the biggest regret
we should have had a scene with Carrie Fisher and Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill, like that should have happened. We should.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand we criticize fan service because it can be a bit too much. But you're making a new Star Wars film, you get the original cast come back, and you don't shoot one scene with them.
Yeah, I get that. So I meant Luke Skywalker should have been like a main character or something.
Yeah, no, but he should have been there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that to me will always be a mistake.
The way it ends, obviously Han Solo dies, so you couldn't do it. Like, but like it leaves you going, okay, this can get even better.
Yeah.
If this is this is the building blocks for the trilogy, yes.
And also, yeah.
But the way it falls flat in the face,
you were kind of going right. Rey's there with Luke. Luke and Rey are in comparison to Snoke and Kylo Ren. This is set up really well, and then again nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But
that's judge. Watching it.
That's judge that. That's judge. Like Snoke's character and Kylo Ren's character, how fucking great is Alan Driver? Like, and what I love about Alan Driver as well, he's basically playing two different characters. He's playing Kylo Ren and Ben Solo.
Yeah.
Once he takes off that mask, he's Ben Solo, and that struggle that he's doing, it's what you wanted, almost Anakin to go through. It's exactly what you thought Anakin should have been like. That struggle between good and bad, and we've seen more struggle between Kylo Ren and Ben Solo's characters, tossed and flip-flopping back and forth, than we ever seen with Anakin's character. And Anakin became the biggest badass in Star Wars, i.e. Darth Vader, and we didn't see any of that. But we were getting it already from one episode with Kylo Ren and Adam Driver's character. That just shows you how good Adam Driver actually is. And that's one of the shining lights from The Last Jedi, is obviously Adam Driver's performance. But we're talking about Force Awakens.
But it's just difficult because, like, if I was reviewing Force Awakens in that context of not knowing what happens next, I could easily say brilliant.
You'd be praising it
way more.
But now
I know what happens,
yeah.
so it takes away from it. It does. You can't get away from it. It takes away from the movie.
I know we're jumping his head here, but is there any sort of way that the Rise of Skywalker can actually fix all that there, and by making The Last Jedi somewhat better, and obviously closing off the trilogy?
Be interesting. I'm really interested to find out what happens, in the sense that what's he going to do? Is he going to retcon all the stuff that Rian Johnson done, or is he going to?
How class that be?
Like, it won't be. I don't want a movie.
Not a movie, but he does it all within the first 10 minutes or something.
No, but like, I don't want a movie that the first hour is like basically apologizing for the movie that went before, and then the next hour it's just like, what? Like, it needs to just go and just try and make a fucking movie.
Exactly.
And let's just see what happens.
And what I love about J.J. Abrams, he's a proper Star Wars fan. Whenever he made Star Trek, he was making he said he was making Star Trek for Star Wars fans, and he did a good job of it. Force Awakens was a great job as well. I just think overall he should have been given the trilogy itself. Yeah. I can see what they're trying to do, because they did it with the originals. They changed director every movie, so the feel of the movie was changed every time, and the theme of it all. But in today's climate, and have a storyline that complex, you need one director going the way through it. Like, and I think that's where they fucked up. But hopefully he can fix it.
See. Right, scores on the doors. What are you giving this?
What did I give it?
You love this film now.
No, I don't. I love it, like, but I'm realistic. Like, I give it 7.5.
That's what I was going to give it. 7.5. Yeah.
7.5. I think it's like, for me, it's the fourth best Star Wars movie, but it's behind the originals. So, but
what did you give Rogue One?
I give Rogue One, I think 7.
Yeah.
7. I can't remember these numbers.
It doesn't really fucking matter. But yeah.
But let us know what you think below anyway, and if we're wrong, let us know. And obviously we're not, because we're fucking.
He's got a tattoo.
Look at that.
Hi everyone, thanks for watching the video. Please like, comment and subscribe. Just to let you know, we've got similar content available on the channel if you want to check it out.
We also do our own podcast called MC Podcasting, where we cover a range of topics from politics, sports, and even movies.
We basically just talk a lot of shit.
We argue a lot as well on it there, but all the links are below. We're on all major platforms, Spotify, iTunes, and is there any other?
That's the main ones, yeah.
Yeah, that's the main ones.
Just check out the podcast, and if there's any sort of videos you want us to react to, drop us a comment in the YouTube videos, and we'll be sure to check it out.
Or if you want to make fun of us, then go ahead. We don't care.
Be nice.
Be nice.
In fairness, we don't really get that many comments.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Stop looking at me.